Hi, welcome to our first session. In this video, I will explain to you about the accounting equation. Now, I'm sure that you already know about this particular equation, which is assets equal to liabilities plus equity, but now I'm going to simplify it by using the term uses of fund equal to sources of fund. The uses of fund include assets, withdrawal account, and expenses. The uses of fund is how a business allocate their resources such as buying a truck, constructing a building, or even just saving some cash. The sources of fund can include liability, equity, and business income. It could be mortgages, capital, and the income from your business. You have to understand that the value of the mortgage, capital, and other sources of fund must always be equal to the uses of fund. There are some important basic things that you need to understand, like owner's equity and cash are not the same. And the basic principles of transaction analysis are measured with monetary unit applied in business units, and it must be seen from the business unit perspective and not from the owner's perspective. One important thing that you must not forget is that both sides of this equation must always be in balance. Now it's time to review the knowledge you got from this video by answering a question. Edward is the owner of a business, and Mark is the CEO of the business. One day he decided to give Mark $10,000 in cash as a capital. So how do we record the transaction? I'll give you 5 seconds to solve the question. Try to remember the things you've learned so far. And time's up. The answer is assets increased by $10,000 and equity also increased by $10,000. Now comes the most important part. Why? First, because cash and capital are not the same, therefore you cannot just choose only one side to be added up. Second, you must not see it from the perspective of the owner. Therefore, you cannot deduct $10,000 from the capital. Last but not least, don't forget to check that both sides have the same amount. Thanks for listening to me. That's all for this session. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!